A movement assessment is an extremely powerful diagnostic tool, and it's also something that you can do at any time. In this video, I'm going to walk you through all the steps that you need to take to assess your own movement patterns. Simply, all you have to do is to take a video of 3 major categories of your movement. The first one is going to be your standing posture. The second category is going to be your ability to squat to the ground and fold over and touch the ground with straight legs. The third category is going to be your walking and your running gait. We're going to start with your standing posture. We want to start by looking at your right and left alignment of your joints. Your shoulder, hip, knees, and ankles should all be in one straight line. If your feet are outside of that line and it looks like a pyramid, this is less than ideal. We want our shoulders, hips, knees, and feet to be stacked beautifully all upon one another so that when gravity comes down, energy can easily go through your whole entire body. Through the side of your body, you're looking at the alignment of your ankles, your hip socket, and right behind your neck. The area right behind your neck at the base of your skull, your hip socket, and your ankles should also be on a very straight line. If you see that your hips are much farther in front, then you know that your hips need some adjustment. If your head and your shoulders are much farther in front of that line, you also can assume that your head and shoulders need some adjustment, some recoding. And now we want to go to your squat and your hinge mobility. You're going to be asking yourself, do I have access to the deep squat? If you don't have access to the deep squat, there's still room for improvement on your mobility. You would like to be able to go down to that deep squat and hang out comfortably for about 2 to 4 minutes. The second test is going to be your full hinge and reach. We want the bottom of your palm to be able to touch the ground with relatively straight legs. If you can't get the bottom of your palm or even your fingertips, you know that there's room for improvement in your forward fold mobility. When you're looking at your walk and your run, we want to see if our entire body is synchronized in one singular movement pattern. And what that means is that everything will slightly be going to the left and then everything will be slightly going to the right. All that you have to do is take your phone and film yourself doing standing postures, squatting, hinging, walking, and running. When you take this video and put it in slow motion, you will see the micro movements of your body. These micro movements will either be ideal and strong, healthy movement patterns, or they could be less than ideal and contribute to some compression and some damage on your joints and connective tissue. A movement assessment is so powerful for us to understand how we are conducting energy with our body and if there are any ways that we can improve how we move through our life. This movement assessment, at any time, you can conduct yourself. I highly recommend that you schedule a movement assessment with a professional coach, someone that can analyze your movement patterns with you and develop a program so that you can move at the highest level possible.